since you want me to bulk so badly, I am going to do it. In this video, I want to talk about how I'm going to approach this bulk. Now, before I get into any further detail, I want to lay out one thing for sure, that throughout the time period that I'm going to bulk, one thing is for sure is that it's going to be a lean bulk. It's not going to be a dirty bulk. I'm not going to be playing around, eating whatever, and then at the end goal, I hit the weight that I want to hit, and all of a sudden I look very puffy, I look very bad. The entire point is to do a lean bulk so that way I can look as presentable as possible while obviously putting on size. But most likely I'm gonna bulk from August to May, which is about 9 months. Now, the target is to hit 180 pounds, which is about 81.6 kilograms. Now, right now I weigh about 148 pounds, which is about 67.1 kilograms. The main reason why I want to go up to 180 pounds is because I really want to get down to about 155 to 160 pounds when I'm lean. Now, this is, something that I've always wanted to, get at, where I am about 160, somewhere around that weight while being lean, because I know that if I can just put on 10 more pounds of muscle, I know that that would do justice for my physique. I know that that would take my physique to the next level. And that's the entire point of this bulk, is that, I already have a physique where it's noticeable, it's socially admirable, but I want to get it to that point where it's like an icebreaker. Like, you look at my physique and you're like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy's dedicated. This guy's disciplined. And that's exactly where I want to get to. So, I just had to accept my fate, and now this is where we are, going on a journey to gaining some weight. And the best part about this bulk is that I get to document it, and you get to see exactly what I'm doing, so that way you can either, feel inspired to do your own journey, or you can just, take the things that I'm doing and apply it to the journey that you have going on for yourself. Now, let's talk about calories. Calories. To maintain the weight that I am right now, it takes about 2,100 calories. Now, the bulk that I'm on right now, which is lean bulking, I'm only going up 200 calories more. So that puts me at about 2,300 calories a day. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was always naturally a skinny person, and for me to eat more is not really the easiest thing in the world. And I've come to realize that. I'm slowly doing what I can, making small adjustments, which I'm gonna explain later on in this video. And overall, I'm just, trying to push myself to eat those extra 200 calories. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you might as well just subscribe. You're already interested in the journey. It helps you and it helps me. And now let's continue with this video. Now, the rules that I have for this lean bulk. Number 1, I want it to be a clean lean bulk. I don't want lean bulk just to be the name, and it just only means that, I'm eating 200, 300 calories above my maintenance, because that does nobody good. That doesn't do me good. That's not going to do you any good. What I want to do is make this bulk as clean as possible, and just really eating quality foods, and foods that's going to give me the best return on my investments. The second rule, I want to eat 180 grams of protein a day. Why 180 grams? Because number 1, it's the weight that I'm gonna get to on my ideal weight, so I just want to get used to eating 180 grams of protein, so that way when I get to 180 pounds, it's nothing new to me. I'm already used to it. And number 2, in my head, I think it would really work when it comes to, helping me build as much muscle as possible, especially when I'm getting stronger, when I'm hitting those higher numbers. Number 3, cardio. Every single day that I'm in the gym, I'm always hitting somewhere between 15 minutes, and also in some days I'm hitting 30 minutes. The form of cardio that I do is I go on a treadmill, I put it to 15% incline, which is the maximum incline for most treadmills, and I'm on walking speed, which for me is about 2.5 speed, and I just do it for 15 to 30 minutes. And for me, in my experience, that is the form of cardio that really helps me reduce my body fat. And throughout my cutting process, it really has helped me when it comes to overall maintaining my health overall, and also helped me overall when I was cutting, just to get leaner and leaner and leaner. The fourth rule: abs. Abs, abs, abs. Every single day that I'm in the gym, not only am I doing cardio, but I'm also doing abs at the very end. And I really do two main exercises. Number one, I do hanging leg raises, so that way it works the lower part of your abs. And number two, I'm doing cable crunches. If you can see, sometimes if you go into your gym, you see people in the gym just crunching in, and that is very intentional because I want to have a movement where I can target my lower abs by doing, something that I can do high reps in, but I also want to have an exercise that I hit abs with weights, so that way I can build my abs to be thicker over time. The fifth and last rule that I have is I'm going to try my very best to take in 3 to 4 liters of water a day. Not only is having a good amount of water in your system good for you, good for your body, especially because you are about 60 to 70% made of water, but it's also good when it comes to reducing as much unnecessary fat as possible. Throughout my bulking journey, what exactly is my goal? Number one, I want to reach 180 pounds at the very end, which is about 81.6 kilograms. The second goal is to work on my weak points, which for me is my back, my chest, my abs, and my legs. These are weak points that I notice within my physique, and these are weak points that I know that if I could just develop these muscle groups just a little bit more, that it will make a significant difference on how my physique looks overall. The third thing, which you probably may think is a little bizarre, which is I want to train my neck and my forearms. Why? Because honestly, I want to look more cuter. When you have a thicker neck and when you have more muscles within your forearms, not only does it make your forearms more veinier, but also your neck gives you a more masculine face. So these are two muscle groups that people don't really think about, but will also improve your looks by a lot. The next goal is to put on as little of unnecessary fat as possible. I'm trying to achieve this goal by having a prolonged period where I'm bulking while also doing the bulk very slowly, so that way I can really hone into achieving that goal. The next goal, try to keep my abs as much as possible. And like I said before, by taking this bulk very slowly, by working on my abs, by drinking my water, by eating clean, by doing all these conditions as good as possible, I am fairly confident, I'm 7 out of 10 confident that I can keep either some definition within my abs or the bare minimum, just keep a very flat stomach. The last goal is just going to be just to get stronger. Hit higher PRs, hit higher numbers, just get stronger, so that way I get to build new muscle and I get to enjoy it when the summer comes. Now, if you're interested in this journey, if you're interested in keeping up with, my progress, be sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments if you would like me to make a video of me, doing a day in a life when it comes to eating for the bulk. And also let me know in the comments if you also have any suggestions or anything that I left out that you think that, could really help me or just help anyone in general. And, I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day.